Let's clear up a persistent rumor, one that's been whispered in local pubs, shared on internet forums, and even found its way into the imaginations of curious travelers. It's a story that sounds almost too strange to be true, and yet, it keeps resurfacing. The idea that somewhere in the wild, windswept Pennines of Yorkshire, there are ancient Egyptian pyramids hidden away, waiting to be discovered. Let's set the record straight. There are no ancient Egyptian pyramids tucked among the rolling hills and dramatic moorlands of Yorkshire's Pennines. The landscape here is breathtaking, but it's not hiding any pharaonic tombs beneath its heather and stone. So where did this peculiar myth come from? The answer lies in a simple, yet understandable confusion over names. There is indeed a Vincent Pyramid, but it's a snow-capped mountain peak in the Pennine Alps, straddling the border between Switzerland and Italy, far from the English countryside. The similarity between Pennine Alps and the Pennines has led to a classic case of mistaken identity. It's easy to see how a name can travel, morph, and spark the imagination, especially when maps and stories cross borders and centuries. This mix-up reveals something deeper about us, our fascination with the mysteries of the past, and our desire to find echoes of Egypt's grandeur in our own backyard. We long for connections to ancient civilizations, hoping that the land beneath our feet holds secrets as grand as those of the Nile. The idea of pharaohs wandering the Yorkshire moors, or of pyramids rising from the mist, is undeniably captivating. It's the kind of story that fires the imagination and invites us to dream. But as delightful as it is, it remains pure fiction, a playful fantasy rather than historical fact. Yet this myth does something wonderful. It opens the door to real stories. Yorkshire is dotted with mysterious landmarks, ancient burial mounds, enigmatic stone circles, and weathered rock formations that have sometimes been misidentified as pyramids. Some of these sites even predate the wonders of ancient Egypt, offering a glimpse into Britain's own deep and fascinating past. Instead of searching for pharaonic tombs, we can embark on a journey through Yorkshire's genuine historical treasures. From Iron Age forts to mysterious standing stones, the region is rich with stories waiting to be uncovered. The truth, as it turns out, is far more complex and deeply rooted in local history than any imported legend. Yorkshire's past is woven from the lives of its own people, its ancient tribes, and the enduring marks they left on the land. The landscape here holds its own mysteries, some of which are even older than the pyramids of Giza. These ancient sites invite us to look closer, to ask questions, and to appreciate the unique heritage of this remarkable region. So, let's set aside the myths and uncover the real stories behind Yorkshire's so-called pyramids, stories that are every bit as intriguing and perhaps even more magical than the legends themselves. The Pennine Pyramids are actually modern stone markers, often mistaken by passers-by for ancient relics or mysterious tombs. Their striking angular forms catch the eye of anyone traveling along the M62, sparking curiosity and local legends. These markers sit beside the M62 motorway, standing as silent sentinels on the windswept moors of northern England. Despite their ancient appearance, they are not remnants of a lost civilization but rather a modern addition to the landscape. Built in 1971, these pyramidal structures were designed to mark the historic border between Yorkshire and Lancashire at Windy Hill, a spot known for its dramatic weather and sweeping views. Their bold, geometric design stands out against the wild moorland, making them instantly recognizable. The sharp lines and sturdy materials reflect both the ruggedness of the Pennines and the modernity of the motorway itself. Made from concrete and stone, these markers are more than just boundary posts. They serve a dual purpose, functional, as clear indicators of the county divide, and symbolic, representing the enduring identities of Yorkshire and Lancashire. In recognition of their unique design and cultural significance, the markers were granted Grade 2 listed status in 2012. This designation protects them as important icons of 20th century British design and engineering. Rather than evoking the mysteries of ancient Egypt, these markers celebrate the historic county divide, a line that has shaped local identity and rivalry for generations. For many locals and travelers alike, these are the pyramids of the Pennines, quirky, beloved, and woven into the folklore of the region. They have become a symbol of the journey across the moors, a familiar sight that marks the transition from one county to another. These markers remind us that history is not only found in ancient ruins or grand monuments, but also in the infrastructure we use every day. They connect the past and present, blending heritage with the necessities of modern travel. Their story is uniquely modern, tied to the evolution of travel, the pride of two counties, and the ever-changing landscape of Britain's roads. The Pennine Pyramids stand as a testament to how even the most utilitarian structures can become cherished landmarks. The M62 pyramids are more than just border markers. These striking stone structures, standing tall along the windswept motorway, are a unique feature of the English landscape, instantly catching the eye of anyone passing by. They're symbols of centuries-old rivalry, representing a story that stretches far beyond the tarmac and traffic of today. Each pyramid bears a rose, red for Lancashire, white for Yorkshire, emblems that have come to define the very identity of these counties. These roses echo the 15th century Wars of the Roses, a brutal and dramatic conflict between two royal houses that shaped the fate of England. This dynastic struggle, fought across fields and castles, left a lasting mark on the nation's history and culture. Today, the legacy of that rivalry lives on, not in battle, but in friendly competition, from cricket matches to local festivals, where the pride of Yorkshire and Lancashire is still fiercely celebrated. The markers themselves serve as a bridge between past and present, quietly reminding travelers of the stories that shaped the land beneath their wheels. For many, a routine drive along the M62 becomes a journey through history, as these markers invite us to pause and reflect on the centuries of tradition and rivalry they represent. Set against the dramatic backdrop of the Yorkshire moors, these pyramids are reminders of how deep-rooted identities can be embedded in modern landscapes, shaping the way people see themselves and their neighbors. More than simple boundary posts, they are gathering points for locals and visitors alike, celebrating heritage and the enduring pride of Yorkshire and Lancashire. These pyramids tell a story of kings, queens, and the forging of a nation. An English tale, not an Egyptian one, woven into the very fabric of the countryside. Their significance lies not in ancient mystery but in the powerful symbolism they carry for generations past, present, and future. Standing as silent witnesses to a proud regional history, the M62 markers invite us all to remember, reflect, and celebrate the enduring spirit of the North. Yorkshire's true ancient wonders are the Thornborough henges, not pyramids but vast Neolithic earthworks. Dating from 3,500 to 2,500 BC, these henges are older than the pyramids of Giza. Three massive circles, known as the Stonehenge of the North, dominate the landscape near Thornborough. Their purpose remains debated, but they likely served as ceremonial and astronomical sites. The henge's alignment hints at a sophisticated understanding of the cosmos. Each henge spans over 240 meters, a testament to the builder's ambition. Originally coated in white gypsum, they would have gleamed in the sun, a striking sight. Unlike pyramids, henges enclose sacred space rather than rise skyward. These monuments connect Yorkshire to a vast network of prehistoric cultures. Exploring Thornborough offers a genuine journey into the region's deep past. Yorkshire's fascination with Egypt inspired a major exhibition in 2025 at Beverly's Champney Treasure House. Curated by Professor Joanne Fletcher, Resurrecting Ancient Egypt explores how Egyptomania shaped Yorkshire's culture. The exhibition showcases everything from Georgian ceramics with sphinxes to Art Deco jewelry with lotus motifs. It reveals how Egyptian styles influenced local art, architecture, and even product branding. Rather than chasing myths, the exhibition highlights real documented connections between Yorkshire and Egypt. It invites visitors to see their local history through a global lens. The exhibition uncovers how Egyptomania literally built parts of Yorkshire. Temple Mill in Leeds, inspired by the Temple of Horus, stands as a striking example of Egyptian-style industrial architecture. Yorkshire's estates feature obelisks and follies, reflecting the aristocracy's fascination with ancient Egypt. Everyday life was touched too. Georgian ceramics and household items bore Egyptian motifs, bringing exotic flair into local homes. The influence extended to fashion, advertising, and even modern pop culture. Egyptian symbols, ankhs, scarabs, hieroglyphs, became part of Yorkshire's visual language. The exhibition shows that Yorkshire's connection to Egypt is tangible, not mythical. From grand mills to delicate jewelry, the legacy is visible across the region. Egypt's allure is woven into Yorkshire's cultural fabric. The exhibition also uncovers personal stories linking Yorkshire to Egypt. Local travelers, scholars, and archaeologists played key roles in Egyptology, bringing back knowledge and artifacts. Their adventures fueled public imagination and deepened the region's connection to Egypt. Industrial ties ran deep too. Mills in Yorkshire processed Egyptian cotton, linking the two regions economically. The story of Egyptomania is one of global trade, discovery, and cultural exchange. Yorkshire's bond with Egypt is historical, personal, and economic, not just a myth. The real journey is through centuries of shared fascination and influence. Why do pyramid myths endure? The answer lies in the awe and mystery of the originals. The Great Pyramids of Giza inspire wonder, connecting us to a distant, almost mythical past. Their scale and perfection fuel our desire to find echoes of that magic closer to home. The thrill of discovery, like Carter's unearthing of Tutankhamun, adds to the allure. Ancient Egypt's symbols and art are visually powerful and endlessly adaptable. This aesthetic has shaped everything from architecture to jewelry, keeping Egypt in style. Our fascination is about searching for meaning and permanence in a changing world. The pyramid's endurance offers a sense of continuity with the deep past. Even fictional stories connect us to that timelessness. The real value lies in exploring the truth behind the myth. The search for Yorkshire's pyramids leads to a richer understanding of its true heritage. The M62 markers are modern monuments to regional pride, not ancient tombs. The Thornborough henges reveal a prehistoric legacy older than Egypt's pyramids. Yorkshire's history is written in its earthworks, not borrowed legends. The Beverley exhibition channels fascination with Egypt into real, lasting connections. From Temple Mill to Georgian pottery, Egypt's influence is visible across Yorkshire. Myths spark curiosity, but the truth offers deeper satisfaction. Yorkshire's legacy is layered, unique, and far more compelling than any imported myth.